And keeping it with the breaking inputs coming in, as we've now been able to gather that Pakistan has responded to India, says it will release Indian staffers. This comes after India issued a stern warning to Pakistan, asking that no interrogation or harassment of Indian staffers should take place. This is the big breaking news coming in. This after India had asked that 2 officials be returned along with the car immediately, and Ministry of External Affairs had summoned Pakistan's charge d'affaires to India. I want to cut across to Abhishek Kapoor, our executive editor, who's picking up more details on the same. And how exactly has Pakistan's response been now, Abhishek? All right, not too sure if Abhishek is still connected, but the story that we have been focusing upon since this morning of 2 Indian staff members who had gone missing in Pakistan. And India has now raised the issue very, very strongly with Pakistan. Days after ISI had harassed a top diplomat, now the latest that is coming in as Pakistan has responded to India, saying it will release Indian staffers. And this is obviously coming after India has issued a stern warning to Pakistan, asking that no interrogation or harassment of Indian staffers should take place. The Indian High Commission in Pakistan has confirmed that 2 of its officials are missing since morning while on official work in the matter that has been taken up with Pakistani authorities in a very strong way. India had asked the 2 officials to be returned along with the car immediately. In fact, Ministry of External Affairs had also summoned Pakistan charge d'affaires to India. And how exactly has been Pakistan's response? Abhishek will be joining us very shortly to give us more details on the same. Pakistan has responded saying that they will release the 2 staffers after India's demarche. Pakistan's side was asked to return the 2 officials along with the official car to the High Commission immediately. The demarche to Pakistan was made very clear that there should be no interrogation or harassment of the Indian officials. The responsibility for the safety and security of the concerned diplomatic person lay squarely with the Pakistan authorities. Pakistan's CDA was summoned by the MEA and demarched on the reported arrest of 2 officials of the High Commission of India in Islamabad. This as reported by the Pakistani media. And after India has now intervened and made it very clear to Pakistan, Pakistan has responded to India saying that it will release the Indian staffers. All right, I believe Abhishek Kapoor, our executive editor, will be joining us very, very shortly to give us more details as to what Pakistan's response has been. But for the moment, we can confirm for our viewers that Pakistan has said that they will release the Indian staffers. I believe Tejinder Singh Sodhi is also picking up more details on the same. He's with us on the phone line. Tejinder, what's the response from Pakistan after India has put out a very strong warning?
Yes, Suresha, the news has been broken by our executive editor Abhishek Kapoor that Pakistan has responded to what India has said, and Pakistan will soon be releasing the 2 staffers of the Indian High Commission in Islamabad who have gone missing since early morning. What we have been picking that they were abducted at around 8:30 a.m. and they were on their way to the office. They were in an official car. We know that today the Ministry of External Affairs summoned the charge d'affaires of Pakistan to the office of the Ministry of External Affairs.
All right. Tejinder, I request you to stay on with us. Sushant Sareen, Strategic Affairs expert, is joining us on the phone line. Sushant, your response. India put out a strong warning to Pakistan. Pakistan has now given in, saying that the Indian staffers will be released.
They would have had to release the Indian staffers, but the point is that they had no bloody business of keeping the Indian staffers in their custody, having kidnapped them, and there's no other word to put it. They kidnapped Indian staffers. They must have tortured them because that is what they normally do. And to keep them in their custody for as many hours as they have is just not on. And I'm afraid that merely issuing a strong demarche to the Pakistanis protesting is not going to achieve adequate results. I think when you deal with the Pakistanis, you have to give them, the same treatment which they mete out to you. In fact, one better. While this particular episode will be sorted out, I would imagine, later this evening, I think unless India takes it further, catches hold of a few of their fellows out here and gives them the same treatment, I don't think we will see the end of this matter. The way, the Pakistanis behave, you have to behave with them in the similar way. On all this talk about issuing a strong statement, I'm afraid you don't stop barbarians by issuing statements. You stop barbarians by meting out to them the same treatment, which they in a language in which they understand.
And Sushant, we understand what you're saying, but also the fact that given the harassment, what do you make of how Pakistan has been dealing with it? And although right now they've given in, but how exactly do you see this panning out in the future?
No, look, they had to give in. They could not have kept these guys indefinitely. The fact that they've kept them for as many hours as they have is bad enough. And I don't see how India should let that pass. So which means that we will have to catch hold of their people, preferably at a senior level, and thrash them nice and proper and extract whatever information we want. And then, make videos of them and all of that under interrogation. That is what we'll have to do. To say that Pakistan has given, what choice did they have? They could not do anything more than what they've already done. The question is, what do we do in retaliation?
All right, Sushant Sareen, thank you for joining us on the phone line. Tejinder continues to stay with us. Tejinder, for the moment, focusing on Pakistan's response as they say that they will release the Indian staffers. What else is coming in from that side?
Yes, Suesha, it's been several hours now. It was around 8:30 in the morning that two staff members of the Indian High Commission, they went missing, and now Pakistani authorities, they have given a news to their the local reporters in Pakistan that these two staff members of the Indian High Commission, they were involved in a hit-and-run case, and they have been arrested by the Islamabad police. This seems to be a fake story peddled by Pakistan, and the real reason for for abducting these two officials of the Indian High Commission will be revealed only after they return to the Indian High Commission. The Indian Ministry of External Affairs today called the chargé d'affaires of Pakistan to the Ministry of External Affairs, and he was given a demarche by the Ministry of External Affairs, in which no uncertain terms the Ministry of External Affairs asked Pakistan to hand over the two diplomats who have been abducted by the Pakistan authorities, by the Pakistan agents, and after that the Pakistan authorities, they have agreed. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Pakistan has confirmed that the two officials of the Indian High Commission are in the custody of Pakistan, and now the government of India is hopeful that these two officials of the Indian High Commission in Islamabad, they will be released. They will be set free. The government of India has in no uncertain terms told Pakistan that Pakistan should abide by all the convention, including the Vienna Convention, which provides immunity to the staff of the foreign embassies in other countries. So it is the responsibility of the host country to ensure the safety, security of the staff members of any embassy or high commission. But we have been seeing for the past several weeks how the Pakistan ISI is harassing the diplomatic staff, Indian diplomatic staff in Pakistan. Yes, Suesha.
Absolutely, Tejinder, but Pakistan is notorious in its ways, and needless to say, how the kind of treatment that they have been meting out on our side, not just across the border, but even of our diplomats in Pakistan. For the moment, Tejinder, thank you for joining us. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates.